cars are lined up on the grid as they wait for the lights to go out. The revs are building. Let's go racing!
welcome to round 4 of wheel-to-wheel racing. Tonight we'll be racing around Fuji International Speedway with the Group 3 cars. I am your commentator for tonight, Fixer Chris. Joining me in the commentary box is Pure Axel. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate, doing pretty well. We just got off the track for my race about half an hour ago. So it's good to step in the commentary box and see what these the four guys can do. Love to see the different variety of cars and liveries and the splits. So that's going to be quite fun to see the different cars show their different strengths.
Lovely, lovely, excellent. And handling the visuals is Hammy, who I have to mention had a birthday, his birthday last Saturday. Happy birthday. Belated birthday, Hammy.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting race. Can't wait to get into it.
All right, and with that note, we should be good to kick off quali. I'm just gonna let everyone know we're gonna get things started.
It looks like in our little warm-up before qualifying CS Packer, it looks like he's got the time to beat with a 38.5. Let's see if they can match that in qualifying.
And hopefully CS Packer can replicate that in the real qualifying.
So I am very interested to see how that McLaren F1 is going to fare here. That car is an absolute rocket ship in a straight line. So I'm looking forward to seeing it on track.
And I was informed that you raced the McLaren F1 a couple of seasons ago.
I did. I somehow won the championship in that car. So there's a bit of history with this car and wheel to wheel. And for some reason, it's somehow competitive in right scenarios.
Right scenarios, that's the key word there.
That is the key. The tracks that were selected that season surprisingly favoured that car. I think from memory, it was a Group 3 and Group 4 season. So if I didn't do a good round in the Group 3, the Group 4 McLaren came back and saved the day.
Yeah, and on that note, you did mention about the variety, so let's go through the field. Leading is Heavy Haulers, driving the Mercedes. And following him is DCE with the McLaren F1. Yes, also interested to see how it fares around this track, especially with that Fast and Furious 6 main straight. Following behind the McLaren is Viking with the Corvette. Corvette's also really strong around here, speaking from personal experience. And Humane once driving the Supra. Still surprised that no teams chose the Supra. It's a privateer favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Supra's like another decent car. It's quick, get everywhere. However, it does use a little bit of fuel, so I think that's why people were just discouraged from using it. But it's a good car for the privateers to use, as well as the Lexus. I don't think that's been chosen. No, hang on, it has.
Yes, I think some.
CS Packer.
Yeah, CS Packer is part of a team.
Yes, the team that where you get to put your favourite cereal box on the side of it.
CS Packer driving the Lexus there. And here's another interesting one. Trip 1000 driving the Citroen.
Not a bad car, that car. I hear it's got some reasonable speed. And then we got brake late. Love the name. Will he be able to brake late a few guys into some of the corners with the Porsche?
Yeah, the puns are going to be coming in real strong for this stream.
And then we got Marchie Boy and
LP Almonds. LP Almonds also driving
FT1.
Yeah, quite rare, isn't it?
I won my second championship in that car.
Oh, all right.
And that season was Group 3 only season. It's a bit of a word wheel history there for you guys. We got one of my teammates sold slightly. Now don't get too don't knock off the Subi for this round. It's actually a pretty reasonable car around here. So hopefully teammate can do a pretty good job here.
Yeah, especially through sector 3. I would imagine it's a rocket ship through there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And we got Heartstopper, and then we got Concord and the Mustang.
Yep, Godog69 in the Mustang. How many Mustangs do we have this season?
I don't actually know. So we've got DEC Racing sets the pace with a 37.6. Not a bad time there from, I don't know what Scott Force said. I mean, he's got a half a second advantage.
And Slayer.
Subi. See, I told you, mate. That Subi has got some pace.
Yep, and also have to thank Machi Boy because he got the toe.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, LP Offense. I saw him having a drifting session. Maybe don't want to do that during quali.
Maybe not, but you don't have any. Oh, and Soul Slayer is up half a second through sector 1. See who else is up in the times. You see our guy on provisional pole. You only get 2 laps here in qualifying, so you really need to maximise at least of those laps. As DEC got a good toe there. Oh, not toe.
Nah, he's currently leading the pack. Going to sector 3 right now.
So I'm seeing a few guys and a few trains here. I think a few people trying to utilise slipstream here. May have to restart probably someone has just joined.
Yeah, I think Heavy Haulers. Oh, I think he dropped out.
Yes, may have to restart for him. Put him back off the grid. So we got last lap for these guys. Who can snatch pole away from DEC Racing? So there's only 2 teams behind the CS Pack. He's only about half a second behind. So let's see what some of these boys can do here. Come across the line.
No improvement from DCE.
Nope.
Viking 138.2. Humane once also 138.2.
CS Packer improve. No improvement there. So no one's improving so far.
No one's improving, so that is pole position for DCE Racing.
Yeah, so no one improves it. Everybody's hitting the quickest lap on their first lap. So what a qualifying there. Not actually, the top 6 are separated within 16th. So it's not as close as Div 1, but I would say it's somewhat close. Might have a bit of a race here this afternoon. So we got looks like DEC on pole with Soul Slayer alongside him. She's packing 3rd, and Heartstop will round up the top 4. And now there are the rest of the guys there waiting.
Who we jump on board with, guys?
No one, because we need to red flag this race. Heavy Haulers dropped out.
Track him at the back of the grid. So I'm going to text restart in the And I do know that the McLaren is also a very car off the start. Everybody just getting it back to the pits, quotation marks. And what you actually, if you were getting a red flag in a race, you would actually return back to the starting grid. If it's, hang on, depends on the series. But anyways, red flag session.
Do I need to change the setting?
Do we actually know who qualified for it? I am just look out on the stream.
I got the Fuji's track map up.
Yep, just excuse us while I sort out the grid. Just need everyone to tick in. So Axel, what can you comment about this track? Do you enjoy it or?
Oh, I don't mind it. It's one of those. I don't know. There's certain parts to it I like, but there's certain parts that I don't like. It's kind of like I like it, but I don't love it. It's not like my fave track, but it's not a bad track. It's definitely this track is good. If you're driving, it's good. It's a good track to drive high downforce cars with. You can actually you can do it. You can actually really race a bit on this track. Not too bad.
Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Just need to sort out the grid. So we have DCE Racing on pole, Soul Slayer in 2nd place, CS Packer in 3rd, then we have Hotstopper in 4th, And then we have Humane One's 5th. Where is the man? Yep, I can see him. And then we have Viking. Yeah, just bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. I also should say that hosting is a new thing for me, so if there are any mistakes, my apologies. Godok 69. Break late, Godok 69. Almonds. Trip 1000. Marchy Boy and Heavy Haulers rounding up the field. Just confirm it one more time. Huh? Oh! Okay. MCDC made it, so... Alright, the grid is sorted.
Hopefully we can get underway here for a second bite of the cherry.
Yep, and while I was sorting the grid, we have a new entry in MCDC. He came in late, so that's him to the back of the grid.
Oh yeah.
See what we can do from the back.
Yep, and just want to make sure that I have the grid order correct one more time. Yep, we are good to go. And we have a new entry MCDC. Good to have him in time for race 1.
Right. Here we go. Race number 1 yet. And what's going to stick? There you go. So ready for race number 1 here.
I'm gonna jump on board with Hotstopper, sitting in 4th.
Okay.
Right. See what the boys can do here. Seeing DEC starting in 2nd gear, I think, or 3rd gear. That's interesting.
Alright, red lights are on. Everyone's revving their engines,
Away
green
we
light,
go.
and we are racing. Oh, really bad start from brake late.
Yeah, so well, I think March we've got a horrible start. We go into turn 1 now. We see Solslet on the inside. DEC swings around the outside. What's going on? Oh, bit of a collision there. Sis Paper
Collision.
spun around. He's
I think
at the
I
back
saw.
of the grid.
I think I saw a Trip 1000 just being an absolute missile.
Yeah, there was a bit of a carnage there, but we're seeing Solslets all over the back of the McLaren here. We're seeing a skyscraper versus a McLaren because that's the comparison. I go around the outside, down into the hairpin now. Trip has made it all the way up into 3rd, so what a start from Trip there. Bike race sitting in 4th.
Yeah, but it has to be noted that Trip did cause that turn 1 incident.
So there may be he may be heading for a Stewart's report at the end of the night. What we're seeing, Trip runs wide. He loses a bit of time. We're seeing DEC still leading the way as everybody's single file. We're seeing a better pack for 6th place with Gordok there. Then we got Heartstopper trying to get around the outside of Humane.
Oh, MCDC looked at the inside of Humane once, and that caused Almonds to run to the back of MCDC.
These section of corners is very easy just to drive up the inside of someone. Very easy to do. Kind of promotes passing, but look how quick that McLaren is, though.
Yeah, even Tsubi, even in the slip, it's not gaining much.
We're seeing Viking race just got past Trip. Here comes Trip back down the inside. Oh, Viking runs wide, just keeps it on the track and hangs around the outside. But that was a failed attempt from Viking there. You're seeing there's a bit of a battle pack from about, let's say, about.
There's a train from. Yeah, and there's a train from 5th. Yeah, I see someone running wide. That was Gordok.
Yeah. Got on. on the curve. And here comes Hearts up around the outside on the Porsche. It's got the handling, but Gordo shuts the
Do
door
a
on
switch
him
back.
there. Around the
Oh,
outside,
Hudstopper's trying for it.
not quite, can't get the job done here. Now we're seeing Humane trying to get underneath Heartstopper in the Supra there. Not able to do it there. We're also seeing
Gonna
a
try
battle between Trip
around
and
the
Viking
outside.
again.
Oh, I think there's a bit of contact between Hardstopper and Gordok, and that allows Humane Ones to go through and take 7th place.
Yeah, that
8th place, my bad.
Getting heated. I think we are seeing a battle between Trip and Viking here. Bit of a three-way scrap here. Brake light has gone into the mix as Trip takes a very interesting line. He kind of runs shallow, but then he runs wide. He's just going to cover that inside line. Look at that, the McLaren's almost out of the slip.
138.7 from DC Racing.
Yeah.
And
here comes Viking again. Up the inside. Trip doesn't defend. He's going to try to hold around the outside of brake lane. Here comes brake lane.
Brake lane! Literally braking late! Missed the apex! Living up to his PSN name there, ladies and gentlemen.
He breaks. Oh, Gordon runs wide. Really wide at T1. He gets a half-second
penalty. Hammy, did you get that?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah, that was, I don't know what happened. I think he may have got on the curb, but he's going to have to get rid of that penalty, and he drops back to P11. So he says Pekka and MCD.
Yeah, something must have happened to MCDC because he's now last.
Yeah,
and CS Packer still recovering from that turn 1, lap 1 incident.
Yeah, he come on to the first corner and then spun out. Couldn't get it together.
Yeah, Viking Racer is all over Truck. He's been trying to hustle them for about 3 laps now. This is a very short race here. Only 6 laps to make an impression. Very hard to make your way through the field in the first race.
Yeah, not a lot of time to make up places.
The brake light is recovered a bit. He's only dropped 1 place from that amazing brake
late braking attempt, we should say. And is he gonna do it again, but improve on it?
I don't know. Let's see what he does coming into T1. Tripper's got a very good look.
Viking going defensive. Heavy haulers trying to swing around the outside and brake late. Yes, he brakes late again! That's a sketchy move there from brake late.
Oh, but a contact. Oh, man. That was something out. Although that looked a little bit aggressive, though.
He made it, but 1.5 second penalty from cutting that fast left-handed. Burn it quickly, mate.
So Viking Racers all undertake. He's got a bit of a train brake late. Tries the brake late again, but he actually burns it right there. So he's going to go all the way down.
Yeah, just on the apex. Luckily, no one crashes into a brake late.
So Viking there lost a lot of time to Trip. Trip is in a good podium position right now, so he's got to keep it clean. Although the leaders have really stretched their legs, Softslayer still hanging on to that McLaren.
I think he's gaining, yes. I think Softslayer is gaining on DCE.
Yeah, although to be fair, he actually has slightly worse tyre wear than the McLaren, which is a bit weird. Usually
it is weird, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe Softslayer is being more aggressive to the steering input.
Yeah, trying to hang on, but he's losing time in the slip.
Yeah, and look at the speed difference between the McLaren and the Subi. Even though, even though the Subi's in a slip, let's see what the McLaren does coming into the braking point. Coming to the braking point is at 273.
That is about 3k faster than, that's about 4 kph faster than the Corvette and
just to put it into perspective, I myself am using the Honda NSX and I hit 264 without any assistance coming to the braking point for turn 1. That is insane, the speed difference.
That's probably like half a second to 6/10. Right.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit of time lost, but Still seeing sort of hanging on in the corners, but let's see what other battles are forming in the grid. We are seeing, what is it? Is it Humane trying to get past?
Humane to get past Heavy Hollis. He's not going to get past if he keeps sliding like that.
Yeah, looks like he's got a bit of pace here. All over Heavy Haulers here coming down into the hairpin slash chicane. As they're all kind of bottled up on Viking race.
Yeah, Heavy Haulers missed the first apex of the Dunlop sequence.
What about here between Bulldog and Almonds?
LP Almonds, yes, but for now we'll focus on the battle for 4th. Because Heavy Haulers might
looking pretty juicy
try
here.
and move here.
No, he's going to wait for the straight, get a good toe.
As we are starting the last lap. Wow, time does fly, doesn't it? When there's a lot of action.
It's only been 8 minutes of racing, but here comes Salsa. He's right on the gearbox. Is he going to go for a bit of a lunge? Is he going to go for the lunge? No, he's not. He's going to think.
Meanwhile, side by side between Viking and Heavy Haulers coming to turn 1. Heavy Haulers have the inside line. Will he
break late? Here comes
the
Supra. Oh no, but Viking.
Heavy Haulers takes 4th place. Viking lost a position to Heavy Haulers. Humane ones can't capitalize. And Break Late is just driving on his own actually, alone in 7th.
He's had a pretty up and down race this
yeah.
Night.
Yeah, but surely the
see.
highlight must be that that stunt.
I am going to be watching this guy for the rest of the night. I'm going to be watching every break rating zone.
That's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Regardless of the result.
We also saying Viking is undertaken by Humane last lap of the race. He's looking left, looking right, trying to find a way past down into the chicane.
Oh, Heavy Haulers! Oh, into the grass!
Oh,
he's gonna have dirty tires. He's gonna have dirty tires that allows Viking and can Humane ones capitalize.
Oh, he's running him out wide, but here comes underneath, round the outside. Oh, contact's made.
Trying to close. Heavy Haulers still defending, but yeah, I think he still has dirty tires and he lost 5th place of Humane ones. But we're gonna jump on board with 1st place DCE Racing, fairly dominant, even though Soulslay is keeping him in check. Yeah. That's the victory for DCE Racing and Soulslay in 2nd.
In the South African will take 3rd place, so good stuff from him. Viking will hang on to that 4th place with Humane, and Brackley almost gets past Heavy Haulers. How about that? We got
Gordon 8th, Marty in 9th. Good drive from him actually, starting from the back of the grid. Unfortunate for a CS Packer hard stopper, and there you have it.
But he's
race 1.
But CS Packer will be set up for race number 2, so he may be able to have a good race 2. Like we saw with Ando in split 1. He had a bad race 1, but since he started up the front, he had a really good race 2. So it's not over for him just yet. He's still got 2
it's
more
not the end
races
of the world.
at some points.
And the fastest lap still belongs to DCE Racing with a 1:38.76.
Not bad.
Now it's time to transition to race 2. Reverse grid this. I'll just bring up this appropriate settings. So we talked about car variety earlier, Pirax. So what other cars do you think will do well around Fuji?
Well, there's a range of cars. I mean, the cars that are not in this grid or other Group 3 cars.
Because from experience, like the mid-engine car seems to be a rocket ship through Sector 2 and Sector 3.
Yeah, those. Yeah, the thing is with Fuji, you got sections where the cars. You got sections where favors a lot of cars. Like this track here is one of those tracks that you could have a fast car in a straight line, but you've also got just as good of a chance being in a slower car. But if you beat a slower car in a straight line, but then you got really good in the corners. It actually equals out. From memory, I was doing testing with the Subi, and I was actually about a tenth quicker than the Corvette around this track. So, you know, you can run a car that's good in a straight line. You can also run a car that's good in the corners and still achieve the same lap time. So there's quite a few cars around here that do roughly the same time because the way the track is, it's good a equalizer than Monza, for example.
Yeah, because Monza is pretty much a one-theme track.
I'll bring up the
Yeah.
lobbies, guys, and see where these guys sit. Split 4.
Yes, tonight is split 4, and there are a mix of drivers from Division 4, Division 3, and D-League.
Yeah.
So I think the newcomers to this league include Humane Ones, Break Late, and I haven't been around long enough, so Pure Axel, you might need to help me with this.
Yeah, so every driver here has a driver value, and the faster you are, the higher the split you get into.
Yeah, hopefully some of these drivers put in a good performance and make their way up to the higher splits.
Of course, there's only room for 13 drivers each week to be able to race with the big boys, so
Yeah, and the whole season's about the teams leaderboards.
yeah, and
And,
if you
just
want to
to-
do well for your team, you want to turn up to every single race.
Yeah, that's
To
right.
to maximize points gain.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
6 drivers to each team.
Yep,
And
so
then you
Rusty
have,
is still leading, yeah.
Yeah, you have about 40 privateers, I believe. So
Oh, press the wrong button.
I think Flat Out Racing is doing a lot better than last season. Last season we finished plumb last.
yeah, plumb last, but we get first pick.
Yeah, exactly. So I suppose that wasn't too bad.
Well, Plum Lars right now is Low and Slow Racing.
Low
Yeah.
and slow. Hence
One of the
slow.
new team entries for this season. The other one being Scuderia Quadrifoglio. And we're gonna kick off race 2 here. Reverse grid.
So what can the boys that were so good in race 1, can they get past the slower guys and have a good race 2? We will see in about
I'm
5
gonna
laps.
jump on board with Machi Boy at this time for the
Nice
race
boy,
start.
Yep. 5. Yep.
Alright, red lights are on.
5 red lights.
Drivers are revving
we're
their
seeing
engines.
people
Green
on
light,
the
and we're
line.
on for race 2. Oh, good start from
Oh.
Machi Boy.
Awesome start.
Contact at
Already
the
up to
line
4th.
one there.
He's maintaining position, trying to be cautious. Will there be theatrics into the... Oh, I see a punt because Machi Boy has his radar on, and I saw a punt.
Yeah.
Ah.
That was Trippo. I think it was Trippo. Might have put in the Citroen.
A bit of collisions here at 2-1, but we see
Oh, wow.
Away.
Still on board with Machi Boy, and I'm seeing Gordog being really aggressive in 6th place here.
These guys snake through. So I think someone got held up on the start. I think Heavy Haulers jump started and then Solskjaer went straight into the back of him. So he hasn't had a good start.
Meanwhile, I'm seeing glitching from Humane Ones. Is it just me, or...
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah,
he's on
he's
my
gone.
screen.
Yeah, he's
Blown
gone.
his motor.
Should
my
I
God,
mention
what is going on with
Tombo?
Humane? I have no
I have
idea.
no idea. Should I mention Tombo?
Oh, Tomo was so bad. Tomo was lagging all around me. I was like,
Oh, while we're talking about glitching, Trip 1000 had a moment and he's down last place. What happened there? Can we get a replay? I think we were caught up with the glitching conversation.
Yeah. Seeing seeing CS Packers
Yeah.
unattached parts.
Let's have a look
Stop
at
it
the
here.
replay.
Pulls out of the draft. We're just seeing Mike's boy making a move on.
Coming around to the last corners, Trippo. And he got punted wide by heavy haulers. That's what happened to him.
They said that in the Stewart's report then, but
Yeah, sensing a theme here, Stewards may be having a really, really good time for this round.
I think the Stewart's reporting ones, it was about like 20 different reports. That was me when then I think in the Ferraris there were no reports at all.
Bad luck for Humane. He's just left the room.
Just left the room. The glitching was too hard.
Unlucky for him, but right now it's a MCD with a bit of a lead just out of the slip. He's looking good so far, but Heartstopper has got past CS Packer for P2, so Heartstopper looking pretty racy here. Breaklight is battling with LP Almonds. I think he's gotten past him. Bulldog in 6th. Seeing a battle here for P7 pretty much. Boy Viking actually kind of about
all this battling. I wonder if they will have the tires and the fuel to make it to the checkered flag.
They should do. Most of these cars should. Maybe not the Super actually terrible on fuel, but.
And we also have a Mustang in this lobby.
Yeah, he's gonna have a tough time managing fuel, but let's see what the boys can do.
Yeah, speaking of the Mustang, Gordok has the slip from LP Almonds and has taken 5th place. Is he gonna go for the double?
Gonna get Tasty in tier 1 for 7th.
Oh, feathering the brakes and brake late again. Brakes late.
How late this time?
Bit sketchy. No positions gained. Actually, he lost. Did he lose a position? I don't think he did.
He has lost one to LP Almonds. So,
and Gordok has completed the double overtake.
We're seeing Viking Race is clinching on to this group. Gordok is starting to have a bit of a train. Here comes LP Almonds. Oh, he gets those in the curb. Wicks Gordok and they go off the circuit.
Oh, very sketchy.
And he hits a brake late. As Carnage here
he kept it together.
And Viking Race is going to slingshot up into 6th. Can he get LP Almonds coming down into the chicane?
Oh, brake late, losing a lot of positions. Yes, chaos has ensued and he brakes late and Heavy Hauler saw him coming.
Yeah, I think brake late has got some inspiration there from Daniel Ricciardo, but...
and now he's drifting. Maybe dirty tires because he did win off track. Oh, and brake late's having a drifting session right now.
Sure is.
Yes, chaos has indeed ensued. And whoa, Soul Slayer up the inside of DC Racing.
But that's right, let's better the McLaren is going to win it every single tire, mate.
Yeah.
So,
McLaren also has better momentum through that corner.
There comes Viking. He's going to have a look on LP Almonds here.
Yep, easy done with the Corvette's mighty acceleration.
And seeing
brakes late along with Soul Slayer.
Brakes late, and they both get shoved off the track. So
and that allows Marchie Boy to capitalize.
So Marchie Boy's up to P9 now. So he's had a bit of a good little comeback drive, I suppose.
So brake late, starting an initiative, starting a movement here. Come on, everybody, brake late with me.
Hey, hashtag brake late.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, the battle for the lead is heating up.
We're seeing Heartstopper is closing gap to MCD with CS Packer just chilling in the sidelines a bit. Heartstopper wants that race number 2 victory.
Sorry to interrupt. Trip 1000 has pitted Soul Slayer. He's currently in last. Can we get a replay? I don't think we caught that.
We'll look at that one.
What happened to Soul Slayer? Is it back in the field?
Yeah, Trip 1000 pitted Soul Slayer.
Yeah. On board with Soul Slayer.
think DEC having a
Yes.
trying to get past a couple of these guys here.
Soul Slayer actually, Trip 1000 actually took Soul, but then turned into Soul Slayer.
Did Trip lose control there, Hemi?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I think here
Chaos
comes
has ensued.
DEC looking for a pass. He pulls out. Here comes brake late as well. He brake late. He's going to brake late again.
Braking late
But
again,
this time
2
he
for
pulls
1.
it off.
Oh,
He pulls it
wow,
off,
that
guys.
is beautiful. Brake
Good
late,
stuff there.
providing the late braking action.
So that Porsche is definitely showing he can brake really late. It's good for him, and he takes P7. So good stuff there. But DEC isn't done with him just yet. He wants to have a bit of a
Yeah, brake
a
late,
bit of a
touch bit of the grass,
battle,
and
side by
is he
side.
gonna brake late coming to this left-hander?
Inside, DEC swings
Defends
around
the
the
inside line, bit
outside.
of contact, nothing major though. Brake late maintains 7th place. Wow, pure asshole. I think we need to take notes from brake late on how to brake
Yeah,
late
mate.
properly.
Yeah, I could use a bit of a brake late. And
Oh,
the
late
DEC.
move from LP Armaments for 8th place. Meanwhile, what's happening at the front?
Not much. Looks like actually Heartstopper's actually dropped back a bit. So must have been something happened there. So MCD
Yeah,
still
must have been
leads
something.
the way.
Oh, here comes
Good
Margie Boy looking around the outside of DCE Racing. No good there, but is Margie Boy gonna have the momentum and slipstream? And can I just say, I'm on board with DCE Racing right now, and he was tailing LP Armaments in the Toyota FT1. I didn't realize how big that Toyota is.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it was that big. Ah, it's a big, cool car to drive.
it is big. Until the Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo enters the lobby. Oh, bit of action.
we're seeing DEC looking for a pass on brake late, and looks like he
And
takes the move.
DCE takes 6th place. Is brake late gonna swing it through this sweeping right-hander?
Really good. He also got a battle there for P9 between LP Armaments, Gordon, and Marchie Boy. Gordon
It's
down the
kicking
inside
off
at the
here.
hairpin. But LP Armaments holds it round the outside. Beautiful stuff.
Again, I should mention, will they have enough tires and fuel to make it to the end of the race, or will they have to pit?
They should be. I mean, they should do. I'm pretty sure these boys know that they don't want to pit, they're just going to lose time and stuff.
And I should mention, brake late's tires are not looking good. Maybe courtesy of those late braking stunts.
Yeah. So noticing Heartstopper all over the back of MCD here for P1. But looking at his tyre wear, MCD is absolutely chewing those fronts compared to Heartstopper.
Yeah, the Mercedes is really understeering.
Yes, here comes Heartstopper, just able to pull to the side on the draft. He has a go, but he can't.
MC brakes late to defend. He maintains the lead. Missed the apex, but still in the lead. Oh, bit of a moment from heavy haulers. A bit sketchy at the exit.
So Heartstopper looking everywhere. He's got the tyres. He's going to have to get past that Merc on the straight line or do it in the twisties. CS Pack is still there though. He's still there.
He's just there waiting for the moment to strike.
MCD has got a bit of a challenge for him for the last 5 laps of this race.
It might need to look at those front tires, MCDC.
Yeah.
Be smoother with the steering. Yeah, Heartstopper's tires are really healthy.
Yeah, compared to MCD's, it is night and day, and you can see he's just all over him in the corners, but he's got to try to get alongside it.
Heartstopper's trying to look up the inside. Might not be the best overtaking spot though, because you can get drafted back.
And the
Hot Stopper
problem is,
doesn't have a
he's-
really good exit. He's still in the slipstream range.
yeah, now he's going to try and get up alongside, but he's also got CS Packer for company as well here.
Yeah, CS Packer now in the slipstream. He's gonna be joining the battle for the lead.
Comes quite it's nice single file here.
MCDC
Down
misses
in
breaking
one.
point, I think, misses the apex.
Well, these top three have a huge lead over the rest of the field. We got
Yeah, to
Heavy-
be fair, the rest of the field are really busy fighting each other.
brake late, sliding through the corners. This nice little replay shot of T1 that I just got. Nice little replay shot. Looks like the race has died down a bit.
Yeah.
So, but the battle for the lead is heating up.
Yeah, CS Packer now in the party for the lead.
Guys, yeah, it's getting tired.
MCDC really struggling to hit the apexes through this Dunlop sequence.
The C is just struggling, and look at the tire. Yeah, look how bad his front. His fronts are begging for mercy. It's only a matter
Especially
of
the
time
front left. Look at the front left. It's pretty much dead.
He may have to bloody do a pit stop at this, right? He's about 2 seconds slower now.
Yeah, and I need
the start of the race.
I need to mention, yes, stopping is an option, but only the soft tires are available.
No, you wouldn't use the mediums. You know,
We're starting lap 9, so it wouldn't make sense to finish the race on mediums.
Here comes
And we're not allowed-
But he's very close this time. He gets alongside. He needs to brake late and get past the Merc and get a bit of a gap to see his Packer here. Down
First
the
race side by
inside.
side. MCDC, does he have enough tires to hang around the outside? No, Hot Stopper now takes the lead of the race.
Now he's going to have to defend hard to make sure the Merc doesn't get by in the straights. And he doesn't, I think. MCD might just stick behind him. And here comes CS Packer. His tires are the same as MCD, so his tires are slightly better, but pretty bad still. So he may not see a battle for second, but Heartstopper looking pretty good so far. Beautiful full tires.
Yeah, already now almost 9/10 lead over MCDC.
Yeah, he is going. He's gonna
Coming into
check
Dunlop
out, yeah.
sequence. Yeah, I'm
Paul
pretty
here
sure-
in no man's land. By
Pretty
the way,
sure Hot Stopper's just gonna pull away.
Yeah, DEC is getting his way through the field. It's up to P6. A good start there from DCE.
Oh, now a bit skittish now. The rear end starting to be loosey-goosey.
Oh, Alfie Owens is incredibly loose at the hip there, but looks
I
like-
saw a penalty for Viking. Not sure where he got it.
That's Trip 1000 into the wall. See if we can get a replay of that, Emmy.
Oh, I missed what happened to Trip 1000. He's currently Trip 1000 is currently last.
Yeah, he is.
We'll just have a look at that. Where is he? Oh, he's after the sequence. Just coming around the last set of corners, and just lost control all by himself.
Here comes DCE looking for a pass on Viking.
Yeah,
Goes
Trip
for
1000
P5.
having a trip to the wall. Excuse the pun.
I like that.
Then lap 10.
Jeez.
Tires are heavy. Tires are hanging in there.
We see Heavy Haulers has picked up a penalty. Probably got that through the high-speed left-hander, turn number 2.
I think he has burned it because I don't see any penalties.
You know, he burned it.
Alright, coming to late stages of the race.
Look at the gap. Heartstopper already got to a 2.3 second lead, so
Yep,
he's checked out still.
he's checked out, but
CS Packer still struggling to get past MCD, although his tyres are actually worse.
Hot Stopper's now gonna start struggling through corner exits because it's his rear tires that are worse than the fronts.
Yeah, but when you have he's got a 3-second lead now. That lead is just monstering, but you know.
Yeah, but could be worse. Looking at MCDC's front left tire,
It is diabolical.
it's probably like
mate.
it's probably like
It's like
33% left.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know how he's not keeping it on the track, but he's got a big, huge lead to heavy haulers. We're seeing Viking tires are on fire. DCE tires looking pretty good so far.
Yeah,
He's doing
they're
pretty
evenly
right.
worn, which is
Somewhat,
really
yeah.
really brilliant for a mid-engine car.
Usually the rear tires will take a beating.
A beating, yeah. And meanwhile, while we're talking about tires, Gordon and Machi Boy are having battle of their own for 8th place.
Well, look at March's tires. His tires are absolutely amazing compared to.
They're amazing.
Gordon
Really
tires.
brilliant time management from Machi Boy, but
Oh,
he's got a
look at that
penalty!
You have to drop that when he can. He decides to drop it in on the racing line.
Yeah, that is
But
a
I
dodgy
would say-
burn, but no one was harmed, so I think that's
but
alright.
Yeah, well, I got put on the stewards report for booting it on the racing line. So even though
If that was caught on stream, then that will be immediately to
caught on
the
stream. No,
to the
it wasn't.
stewards.
Someone must have.
So
looked back
someone
at the replay.
Must go to the replay.
Brake Lake's tires are absolutely destroyed. He's got the worst tires by far.
Yeah, look at those rear tires. Oh, they're gone now.
He is just doing Jim Carter everywhere.
Jim Carter with Porsche.
We're seeing Heartstopper got a 4-second lead, final lap of the race.
He's an interesting situation. Brake Lane is hanging on to those tires. Gordok 69 is hanging on to fuel.
How about that? Makes sense. We're seeing DC has gotten past Viking for P5 down into T1 and he's cleared him before the braking zone. So DCE doing a pretty solid job getting his way through the field. Not easy getting yourself through the field. It can be a pretty difficult task.
Yeah. Speaking of difficult tasks, I'm just looking at Brake Late trying to hang on to those worn tires. He just did a drifting session into turn 1.
He has lost so much. He's probably lost about
so
10.
much.
I think he was running about P5.
Yeah,
running
he
with
lost
Viking.
so much time here.
Look at the train. Oh, he runs wide.
He runs wide. He comes Gordon, but he still needs to conserve the fuel. I don't know if it's gonna make it to the end of the race. Are you alright there, for your Axel?
Yeah, mate. I totally have COVID. Alright.
Yeah, this action's probably too much for you.
Oh, we're seeing a bit of a battle there into the chicane. Everybody just tripping themselves over the brake late. Really? Oh, he's having a oh, look at him.
He's just hanging on, but I'm gonna jump on board with Heartstopper. Really good performance this race. Takes the win with a 5.5 second lead.
Here comes.
How about that?
Here comes MCD and CSPEC ran off the podium here. Heavy haulers. Pipe Racer in 4th place. He'll take P4. DEC coming from the back of the grid. He'll take P5.
Oh, Brake Late has. Gordok has run out of fuel.
Oh,
Gordok's run out of fuel.
Brake Late will maintain P7 with a solid slide, getting up to P8.
Wow.
P9.
I should say, brilliant effort from Brake Late to hang on there. Because his tires were absolutely gone.
Oh, that finish though between
Gordon and Almonds. Yeah, that's really.
Trip ran out of
and here's
fuel
another
as well.
one. Trip ran out of fuel as well.
Oh
no!
Terrible race. Absolutely terrible.
All that battling has distracted them too much. And there you go. Wow. I think I'm gonna call it the MVP for this lobby at the moment is Brake Late.
Yeah, how did at the end it was we didn't even have any grip. It was like he was driving on a
virtually no grip.
Ring.
Virtually no grip.
He probably would have had more more grip if he choked on some bloody road tires, mate.
Wow, just I can't say anything else. I just need to say, wow, to brake late. Just wow. I don't think I would even survive with that amount of tire wear.
Yeah, I don't know how he managed to keep it on the track, but we've still got one more action-packed race to go here. You've got the 18 lapper, the big boy here tonight. We got to do a compulsory pit stop. You got to balance out how long do you run the mediums, and how do you go about your race
Strategy.
is important.
I'll just bring up the Split 4 leaderboard. It's probably where most of these guys are. And we have Renegade. Renegade was in Split 3 tonight, so he's racing pretty quick.
Yeah, so job done. Well done, Renegade. Yeah, so in this lobby, CS Packer is sitting in third place in Division 4, followed by Viking. And Machi Boy is also there. But
LP Armand, Strippo, Gordok. Weber's not. I don't think he's racing this week.
No, I don't think he is. And then Soul Slayer and DCE, the bottom two for Division 3.
Yeah.
And the rest can be found in D-League, I believe.
D-League, yeah. Got quite a few down there. A lot of privateers down there. And lowered and slow racing. There's quite a few privateers down there. Quite a few. In the D-League.
So that was a pretty good race too. Let's see who can get the strategy right here for race number 3.
Yeah, but I'm loving the amount of action being delivered here from these drivers. It's just amazing.
The action is off the hook, mate.
Yeah, I mean, bit of chaos here and there, but overall, really, really good watch. And I'm pretty sure our sponsors will love that as well, eh?
Yeah, that racing that race was pretty good.
Yeah, so Hemi, can we bring up the sponsors?
Oh yeah, yep, got the sponsors up. If you want to go through them.
Yeah, sorry if I did give you a heads up there, trying to do a segue. So for this season, we have a new sponsor in the form of Brisbane Insurance Brokers. Should say thank you, Queensland Devil Racer. They're recognized as the best in commercial industrial insurance. If you need help with general insurance needs, including your personal insurances, those are the people to hit up. We would also like to thank Next Level Racing. If you need racing cockpits, they are the world's leading simulation brand there. And we have racers supporting grassroots racing in Queensland. They provide dedicated support for motorsport event operators from grassroots to professionals. And finally, we'd like to thank Future Studios, born from the streets of Melbourne. They are the place to get all your streetwear clothing needs. So we'd like to once again thank them to provide us with all the resources, and we can do this sort of stuff. Now I'm just gonna let our drivers have a few minutes break while I'm gonna try to get Humane Ones sorted.
Yep, so hopefully these drivers are getting used to the medium tyre, which is always good. That's always that third race. Got to get used to your tyre, set up your strategy, work it out.
So what's the strategy here? Go along with the softs?
Well, from the looks of Div 1, you want to do about 8 laps on. You want to do about 8 laps on medium to the 10 or softs. I tried to go one lap longer and didn't. Although Gordok did get it in, not Gordok, bloody. Cloquet did get it in my way, but that undercut can be incredibly powerful. So you got to watch out for the undercut. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And it might be a good idea for brake late to preserve those tires right now, considering his tires last race, which was shocking, I should
Oh
say.
yeah, he may have to do a bloody 3-stop, mate.
Oh yeah. Now we do have humane ones, so unfortunately I need to set another manual grid.
That sounds like great fun. Just gotta sort out who finished who in race number 2, but it's not like got the stream.
Yeah, reverse grid throws a bit of a spanner into the works in terms of grid ordering. But with what's happening in Gran Turismo Sport, with some of the technicalities, there's nothing much that we can do.
Not really.
Alright, so everyone's sticked in. Let's see. Now we have... So am I right in saying that latecomers have to start from the back of the grid regardless?
Yeah, kind of makes sense though. They didn't finish race 2, so.
And I should also point out, if those who ran out of fuel learned their lesson.
Yeah, well, that Mustang is to be expected though.
Yeah, but I didn't expect the Citroen to run out of fuel.
Yeah, maybe it's just a bit too greedy on the old mouth. You know, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we saw brake late with all that heavy tire wear, and this is a good opportunity for me to point something out. So I've been chatting with some of the other drivers, and I think they saw this coming of me moaning about this. But the cars have 3 degrees of camber for both the front and the rear tires. That's a lot of camber, and that's the reason why mid-engine cars are having a really bad time with those rear tires.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that if you set them up, they're actually quicker than front engine cars. Believe it or not. And if you set them up, the mid-engine cars are actually a lot nicer to drive. I don't know why they're a handful. I don't know why I think GG just would have done that probably because maybe they're a little bit too OP. Maybe.
Yes, but that's the one thing I need to get out of my chest. And no, I'm probably not gonna recover from that for another week or 2.
Maybe for the rest of the game's cycle.
Alright, the grid is set, and we are ready to go. And Pure Axel, did you get a chance to check which drivers are running which tires?
Looks like we got most of the guys are running the mediums. Most people are. Maybe what happens is the front guys tend to run the softs.
And we're loading any minute now. Connection issues are kicking in again.
That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Yep.
Yep. That's a lot of fun.
Technical difficulties here, boys.
Technical difficulties. Love to see it. Technical difficulties. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it wouldn't be a wheel-to-wheel stream without any technical difficulties.
Brisbane Insurance
would it,
Brokers has been
gentlemen?
recognised as the best in commercial and industrial insurance. They can help with all manner of general insurance needs, including your personal insurance for your home and car. Contact them through their website, brisbaneinsurancebrokers.com.au for all your insurance needs.
Try my best to reopen the lobby. Just need Gran Turismo to load in really quickly. Once again, apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, are we racing this coming weekend, gentlemen?
Probably why something important this weekend.
No, this weekend off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll
we
bring
have
up
a weekend off.
calendar.
What's that?
Yeah.
For a public holiday or something?
Bathurst weekend.
It's Bathurst
Oh
weekend.
yeah, that
So,
makes sense. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Next race,
got-
yeah.
You-
Because
you've
the
gotta
race
have-
finishes at 7 o'clock, so
True, which is going to get in the way of
it's quite late.
all of us guys. You got 2 weeks to practice for the next round.
Yeah, on the 12th December, and it's Red Bull, and the first race is in the rain.
Sounds like fun. I love racing in the wet. It's going to probably
Yeah.
prove a bit more of a challenge to these guys.
GR4. So the Ferrari, bring out the Ferrari again. Slightly smaller cars, but it's one make, so makes everyone pretty much even.
Then, we got 3 rounds left of this year, and the next year, yes, we got 12th of December is the Ferrari, and then the 19th we got the GR3s, and then we don't race until 9th of January. So we've got a couple of weeks off in that section there.
Okay, gentlemen, I should point out the lobby is now open. Just another spanner into the works there. But yeah, the next Group 3, isn't it in Enduro?
The next Group 3 race, you'll be visiting
19th. Yeah.
Le Mans for our 15-lap enduro.
Oh, Le Mans, that'll be fun.
Well, are you sure it'll be fun for the NSX?
Yeah.
You're going to have to find a slipstream buddy, I suppose.
That is pretty much guaranteed. Okay, now I need to do this really quickly without risking of running really late. So we have 1,000 first. Oh, come on, gentlemen. Have any of you mastered the Le Mans track? Because that is a really long one.
I've given it plenty of times. I kind of know what corners you can and what corners you can't. Although I might do a bit of practice because it's the Corvette. Because I just work out of strap.
The Corvette will be really enjoyable along the Mulsanne Straight.
Yeah, it's going to be down. You're going to have to find a slipstream buddy. So I think some of the teams will have a couple of teammates.
And if DCE Racing is gonna participate in that round, he's gonna gain a lot of points.
Yeah, that will be a strong round there. An absolute demon.
It's a really strong car for going around Le Mans.
Yep. So we got March boys on the softs. You've got MCDs also on the softs. And yeah, we've only got two guys that are on the soft types. Everyone else is running mediums.
Wonder how that's gonna pan out. We got Soulslayer, we got Break Lane, we got Viking, we got DC. I'm just gonna put oh no, Hot Stop is not gonna be lost because you may once join a bit late. DC, we have Heavy Haulers, CS Packer, MCDC, Hot Stopper, yep. The grid is all set. Just need to confirm it one more time. Yes, it is all set. Alright, ready for take two. Hopefully nothing bad happens. So, take two. Here we go. Now I'm just crossing my fingers that the lobby doesn't crash on us again.
Let's hope not, because I live
Okay, we have grid.
I really don't want to be up till midnight being here. Really not.
It is late there in New Zealand, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 10:30. We're just starting this race. So.
That just shows your dedication for this late.
Jump on with Soul, will we?
I'm gonna jump on with Margie boy. 5 red lights, green light, and
away we go. Trip on pole position here. Get down. Oh, we see a big actually from Gordo gets incredibly loose. We come down into general. Let's see what break late can do. Will he break late?
Oh, was that 5 wide into turn 1? Did I see 5 wide?
That was insane, but we've seen everybody...
I was insane. Oh, Viking! Almost lost it.
You know what? That is the cleanest start we have seen all night so far, so let's... Break late on the outside, he's getting loose on the curve. And he keeps on... Oh, he comes, shoves out wide.
Break late.
The first lap. Here comes Soulslayer, gets underneath, and he takes them both.
How many positions have Break Late gained?
I have no idea. He's definitely gained a few.
Wow. But he was a bit squirrely. Oh, CS Packer now retaliating.
So we're
you okay there?
We're seeing Trip leads the field into the chicane. Saying, oh, break. Oh, that's CS Packer. Oh, Heavy Haulers is around. Carnage on the first lap once again.
I missed it. What happened there?
I think was it CS Packer? I think someone tried to. I think someone was going to hit into the back of Soulslayer, and then they ran out wide, and then someone Heavy Haulers.
And CS Packer again.
Really fast.
Unlucky. Oh, yellow flag. Machi boy spun out. What happened there? Chaos here in lap 1. He's still losing it. Hammy, did you catch it?
Yeah, what position is he in?
He's now currently lost. So, chaos here in lap 1, ladies and gentlemen.
So we look. Oh, just caught the end of it. Yeah. Coming around those corners, and he just spun out wide and then got punted, T-boned.
Yeah. I should also say that the BMW is also a bit tail happy.
Lip Almonds is around. He's had a big spin hit T1. So
that allows CS Packer. Wow, good recovery from CS Packer. He's now back in with the field. He was behind like a couple of minutes ago.
So we're seeing Soulslayer. He's up in a P2 now. So Soulslayer's having a good time in race 3 than race 2. So what can he do?
Trip 1000 is now just running away. Is he thinking about fuel saving? And let's
hope.
I should say
softs caught up, mediums.
I don't know what's going on with the visuals, but I have to say I'm loving these shots with Mount Fuji in the background. Such a beautiful track, this.
Yes, nothing better than racing with an amazing mountain top in the backdrop. Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
it does spread out quite a bit. Oh, we're seeing about it. Heavy doing brake light and MCD brake light up the inside of MCD. Or was it MCD trying to pass?
MCDC.
MCDC.
So brake late is not thinking about fuel saving and tire preservation. By the looks of it.
The Porsche does not use any fuel, but here comes MCD. He pulls out of the slip, really having a look. He's going to try and brake late, but can't quite do it. Nobody can outbrake late.
Yeah,
No one can.
he braked late enough to defend the place. Wow, that was a tongue twister.
Sure was. So, seeing Solskjaer is eating into that gap. He's closed by about 4 tenths. So Solskjaer really showing that Super's got incredible pace.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I think the race is settling down.
Yeah.
Our drivers are finding their rhythm. I don't see any intense battling at the moment.
There is a bit of a field spread.
Yeah, there's a field spread.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, there are 3 groups.
Yeah. DEC. Oh, we're seeing. Oh, that's what is Humane? Oh, Humane's lagging a lot.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, he's lagging pretty bad. MCD trying to get past brake late still. He's all over him. P3.
Oh, brake late, displaying his drifting skills.
Maybe
Not the best time to do it.
Yeah, not really, but here comes the MCD, gets a brilliant drive off the final turn. He's looking for a pass, he's got the straight line speed, pulls out, and he should be able to pass him before they get to the braking zone. The other side, down the main straight, reaching 265 kph roughly. Brake late,
brake late.
He's going to brake late. Round the outside he goes.
On the outside, trying to hang around the outside.
Not
but it's not enough. Brake late didn't brake late enough.
So that battle's been dispatched. No other battle. We got Heartstopper versus CS Packer there.
And I'm happy to report Humane Ones has returned to his original state. No glitching.
That is always good stuff.
Yeah, meanwhile, the back consists of LP Almonds and Machi Boy. I was spectating LP Almonds a few moments ago, and he's not having a really good time. He's just sliding through some of the corner exits. And I expect Machi Boy to take LP Almonds because Machi Boy is running on softs.
Yeah. Hasn't had a good start.
He hasn't had a good start, yes. But anyway, coming back to the front.
Looks like MCD is very close by Soulslayer. I think he's going to go for a pass here. Those soft tyres are looking really racy at this part of the race. And
yes, and
if
that's the case, then it's critical for MCDC to clear Soulslayer and Trip as soon as he can.
He needs to get the gap. He knows once he hops on those medium tyres, all these guys will be coming harder than him, more than a packet of raging bulls.
And clearing Soulslayer is what MCDC has done. Now all he needs to do is to catch up to the Trip 1000 and clear him as well. Yeah, but apart from that, our drivers have found their rhythm, settling in.
Down. Top 4 are looking pretty close. Trip.
But they're now currently in tyre and fuel saving mode, or trying to take care of them at least.
Good season, no man's land. He's sitting P5. Good job.
How's his fuel though compared to the rest of the field? That's the one thing we need to pay attention, considering he's driving the Mustang.
Yeah, his fuel isn't so bad. He's got a little bit less fuel than the other guys, but brake late, his fuel is amazing.
Yeah, that 4-liter flat 6 maybe a really good fuel saver.
Not good down the straights, but it was like MCD has gotten past Soul Slayer. He's going to have a sight set on Trip. Soul Slayer playing it safe.
I think MCDC is struggling with understeer,
yeah.
which is a theme with the Mercedes.
As well as he'd be chewing those fronts, but he's in the slip of Trip.
He has a good overspeed on Trip.
May even be able to pop it down the inside here.
Trip defends the inside line. Wow, Trip defending really hard.
On the outside, can he
MCDC. Oh, he hasn't cleared Trip yet. They're still side by side. Coming to the fast left-hander, turn 3.
He'll be able to get this. No, he pulls back.
Trip 1000 just edge MCDC enough to maintain the lead.
Here comes
but that last Soul Slayer.
Oh, not quite. You got to have some balls here to do it around the outside, but he's all over him. He's going to go defensive. Soul Slayer going to go around the outside. He's going to get the over and under.
Undercut the switchback. They are virtually side by side.
Oh, not quite.
MCDC maintains second place.
And
Soul Slayer maybe looking for a move coming to Dunlop sequence. Nope.
MCD will not be liking this at all. He does not want to fight with the medium guys.
Yeah, MCDC does not have time for this. He needs to clear Trip 1000 really, really soon.
Went very slowly through that section of the track. Very slow.
Oh, Trip 1000. Already going defensive.
Yeah, he does not want to give up that place, but there's only a matter of time before that move. He's just going to breeze down the straight.
Let's see if MCDC can do it this time. Take 2. Pulls to the inside line of Trip.
Trip lets him have it this time round. He's almost clear of him. Coming down into the braking zone, but MCD will take that place and he's into the lead of the race. But Trip gets the cutback, but not going to be able to pull it off.
3 times the charm? Nah, that twice is already enough for MCDC.
Oh, he runs wide.
Yeah, but I think all of that effort has come with a cost. His front tires are not looking good.
So we may actually see Trip come back at MCD here.
Yeah, already trying to come back at MCD.
That's not good. He's all brake light is slightly fallen off these guys here.
Yeah, but he's already using a lot of tires compared to the likes of Soul Slayer and Trip.
We've also got about it here heading up for P5 with basically the rest of the grid. So you can see his pack, he's lining up a move on
heavy haulers. Yep. See it in the background.
So there is that battle forming with these boys.
Meanwhile, I think something must have happened to Machi Boy. He's now 14 seconds behind LP Almonds. Might have made a mistake somewhere.
Must have.
Yeah. But we'll jump back with the leading packs. So now we have 2 battle packs brewing, top 4, and from 5th all the way to the rest of the grid, led by Gordok69. And DCE Racing has a run on Gordok.
Another attack from Soul Slayer. Soul Slayer tries down the inside. Trip gives him the squeeze, but Soul Slayer's got the inside line. And he's got the move done, but it's going to be a drag race down to turn number 2.
Number three, I think. Is it 3?
Turn 3, is it?
I don't know. These kings are really confusing for commentators.
Chip runs wide, and Soul Slayer will take P2. So
there you go.
Another one is dispatched. So now he is sitting first. He's sitting first place of the medium. Trip tries to sneak up the inside. But Soul Slayer shuts the door right then and there. So Soul Slayer's having a good night so far. Let's see what he can do for the rest of this race.
Meanwhile, the battle for 5th place is also on. Gordon and DCE.
He's going to try around the outside here of the chicane.
Very defensive line.
Breaks left.
Does DCE try to hang it round the outside? No.
He doesn't. got to try to get a good drive. Is he going to fire one in through into the sweeper? No, he's not.
And I need
He's
to.
under attack from Humane once.
And I need to apologize because Maji Boy has had enough. He's had enough.
Ah, he's rage quit.
Yeah, he rage quit. So apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
All of that, so we've had one guy. So we got Heartstopper and Heavy Haulers who both came into the pits, bought some new tires.
Oh yeah, they have.
Let's see how well those guys can do.
Soul Slayer comes to the pits.
Jumps in the pits. We're seeing who else going to hop in the pits. We're seeing DEC. He's getting past Gordok. P4.
CS Packer is the other one to come in.
A lot of these guys are extending their medium stint. Here comes Humane. He's getting past
DCE probably overshot the brakes.
Oh yeah, he did too. He's going to have to come back at Gordok here.
Not the inside line, but thought better of it. Yeah, it's really dangerous to go side by side through that left-hander.
Sure is. He's going to try down the inside now. Gordok runs wide. Here comes DCE. Oh, but he just shuts the door on him there. Gordok keeps P4.
Good stuff there from Gordok and DCE Racing. And Humane Once is looking to join the party for 4th place. Meanwhile, what's happening up in front? MCDC, not clearing Trip 1000 as quickly as he would like.
It just shows that the soft tyres are now slower than the medium guys. So he kind of needs to come into the pits now and get onto those medium tyres.
Yeah, at this rate, MCDC is just losing time here.
Yeah, he is.
Meanwhile, a bit of a moment for MTC in 5th. Now Viking has joined the party for 4th place. Gordok still leading, but judging from his line, he's coming into the pits. Gordok 69, followed by Humane Once and Viking. DCE still staying out. So really extended. Oh, bit of a dodgy pit entry from Humane Once. Just saw that in the background.
These guys are cutting the course. Let's see, the fuel Humane has actually got the most fuel, considering the Supra uses the most gas. Logic. Anyways, that's going to help him in the pit stop. He's going to have a speedy stop.
Compared to the two.
Yeah.
Anyway, here it is. Heavy Hauler set a new fastest lap, 1:39.342. And just a quick update on the front. Trip 1000 is now within striking range of MCDC. Maybe
guys jump out. P10, I think.
So maybe my complaint about the camber alignment does not apply to Trip 1000.
Yeah. So Trip is right up behind MCD. Those tyres are absolutely dead.
Although my complaint seems to be valid for DCE Racing. I just saw him sliding.
Tyres are. Look how bad brake lace tyres are.
Oh my goodness.
And they're half worn.
Just getting the impression that he's trying to wear those tires really quickly so that he can give us a drifting show.
And he stays out, I think.
No, he's coming into the pits. So does MCDC and Trip. Wow, Trip used a lot of fuel.
Yeah, he is almost out of fuel, so that MCD will get a bit of a gap on.
And DCE also comes in.
He needs. But let's see where Soul Slayer is undercutted them by a couple of laps. And he's let's see what time he does over.
Is he capable of setting a new fastest lap? Of course, 1:38.694.
He's got some brilliant pace, and he's going to get a massive undercut there.
Massive undercut. So does Heartstopper.
Heartstopper is going to get the undercut, and he's going to merge. And just with these guys, he's in the fight for the race for a podium. So very good undercut strategy from Heartstopper.
Whoa, bit of a battle between Brake Late and Trip at the pit exit.
So Heavy Haulers is turned up party with Brake Late and Trip 1000. DEC, he pops in P7, he's on fresh tyres. So some of these guys have done a very good job at undercutting the field. Soul Slayer's got a 5-second gap. Undercut by about 2 laps. He's gained about 2.5, about 3 seconds.
Wow, now it
That's
should
a
be
massive
smooth
gap.
sailing for Soul Slayer.
Should be, but other guys are on fresher tyres. But MTD is also on the
Fresh
medium.
mediums.
He shouldn't be able to catch. Oh,
Yeah.
he gets incredibly loose.
Oh, yeah, Soul Slayer's hope is for MCDC to hold off the rest of the field. And that would be a very comfortable win for Soul Slayer.
Yep, so good to see my teammate doing well. Not going to say anything more because I don't want to jinx it.
Yep.
I probably will.
And that is the commentator's curse, locked in and ready to strike.
I might just commentate, take courtesy for your other driver, but my teammate,
Meanwhile, again, a group, or should I say a train is forming from 4th place, led by none other than Break Late.
The one, the best in the Legion, it's Break Late. Here comes Heavy Haulers though.
Oh, it's 2x2, Break Late, Heavy Haulers, Trip 1000, DC Racing.
Oh,
Is it going to be a tandem move?
Here comes DEC, he's looking for a pass on Trip, side by side.
So Heavy Haulers and Break Late, side by side. Now, 2x2 again?
Yeah, we're seeing Humane under attack from
Okay, so
CS
Heavy
out.
Haulers has taken 4th place from Break Late, Trip 1000 maintains 6th place from DCE Racing. A penalty to CS Packer.
Oh, CS Packer.
Maybe cut that left-hander a bit too much.
Yeah.
That's gonna allow Humane to come
going
through.
wide.
Yeah, CS Packer is just trying to find a safe place to burn the penalty there.
Here comes the trap. He's looking left and right. He's gonna go down around the outside here. He's gone back past DEC. He's battling away. Break Late.
Oh, Break Late. Oh, is he already drifting?
He runs wide. Here comes the trap.
Tell you what, Break Late
What a
is really,
penalty.
really, really aggressive with his steering.
He is just full lock everywhere, mate.
Yeah, I do not know if
here comes
he's
Trip
on
up the
wheel
inside,
or...
fires it round, and there he goes up the inside. Trip is
Oh.
being not Mr. Nice Kate. But
Really
here comes
aggressive.
Break
I
Late
should-
in the
yeah.
slip.
I have to say that's a bit of a late move from Trip and not the best place to make a move because you
But
can
he-
get
mate,
drafted
here
back.
comes- here
Here
comes
comes
the
Break
McLaren.
Late.
Here comes McLaren.
Are we gonna go 3 wide into turn 1? Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
no,
This
he's
is wheel to
got one.
wheel, ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes Break Late. But DEC down the middle of the road, splits them both, gets the move done.
Is that a 2-for-1 deal for DCE Racing? Yes, it is.
That is
DCE
move
Racing
of the day.
showing Break Late how to break late.
Overtake of the day goes to DEC down the middle, down the inside. But here comes the Porsche, the mid-engine versus mid-engine, but the McLaren's got no downforce. It's got 90s.
Oh, Trip 1000, a very inside line. Break Late actually takes a lot of curb. I don't know if that's going to be a penalty or not. It is a penalty, half a second for Break Late. Burn it.
He's going to burn it in the braking zone.
And that allows Trip 1000 and Humane Ones to come through. Oh, just! Humane Ones and Break Late met together at the apex of the Dunlop sequence. No harm to any of the drivers, so the racing continues.
So Soul Slayer has got a 7.5 second lead, so he's doing a fantastic job. Heartstopper, he looks like MZD.
Yeah, I think Heartstopper,
he's
hanging in there.
With Heartstopper on the mediums.
Yeah,
So that's one of
MCDC
the
needs to
things
rely
about-
on. What does a Mercedes run? I know it's a V8.
It's a V8.
Yeah, it's a V8. I'm not sure about the capacity, but
I think
he is.
it's like a 5 point something. lead.
Yeah, but he's gaining on Heartstopper bit by bit.
Here comes the McLaren around the outside of Heavy Haulers down into T1. He's going to try to come
Heavy
out
Haulers still
and get the
maintain
run.
4th place. Oh, you alright there? All this action
mate.
may be a bit too much for you, Pure
Yeah,
Axel.
mate, it's giving me the COVIDs, mate.
Don't want to get demonetized here.
Oh, I can't even say that now. What can I say? Anyways, here comes DEC. Look, oh, he's gonna go remove here down the inside.
Oh, DC has a better corner actually, utilizing the camber.
Yeah, he haulers runs wide, but the shuttle speed and McCarran should help him get alongside.
Heavy hauler still having a defensive line.
But he defends it well, pulls it up quite nicely. We're seeing MCD almost within slip range.
Meanwhile, I don't think Brake Late is gaining much on Humane once.
Oh, he runs wide.
Who runs wide?
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, bit of a punt. Here comes Chuck. He's back in the mix.
I think Heavy Hauler's a bit of redress and trip 1000. Again, not the best spot for an overtake because Heavy Haulers may have the split stream to take trip 1000 back, but Humane wants side by side with Heavy Haulers, but I don't think he's gonna have a good run because Heavy Haulers has a split stream. So that's DCE Racing in 4th place after all of that chaos.
Yeah, so DEC is doing a good job here in race number 3. He won the first race, he got P5 in race 2. Can he maybe snatch a podium here? Let's see what...
Yeah, next target is MCDC, 2.5 seconds with about 3.5 laps to go. Is it possible for DC Racing to grab a late podium as Trip 1000 looks the inside line, and so does the 2 drivers behind. Heavy Haulers, Heavy Haulers and Humane once! What a drifting display! That was a tandem drift. Brake Late again with a half a second penalty.
Oh, bugger, he's not having a good time tonight. Brake Late. We're seeing the action is off the hook in this third race here.
Yeah, DCE Racing now below 2 seconds to MCDC.
Funny enough, DEC is the fastest man on the track with the fastest lap so far, so...
Oh yes, thank you for pointing that out. 1:38.278, that is quick.
It's a certain speed that the car has got is mental.
Yeah, straight line speed. How can we compete?
He just can't, mate. So he's actually, I think he's top gaps slightly.
Yeah, the gap now, wow, already 1.3 seconds. So,
if he keeps his pace up, he may be able to snatch a podium.
Yeah, snatch the podium.
But only 3 laps to go here in this 18-lap race. And right now, the race... Oh, we're seeing about it, Brake Late! He's going to brake late. He's squeezing Viking to the edge of the circuit. Here comes Humane. Undercut them both.
Oh, chaos! Oh no! Brake Late.
Hammy replay. P11.
Yeah, probably braking late has costed him. You were on board with that?
Yeah.
You caught that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
That was crazy.
It was crazy. I missed it unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to.
I got there. I just happened to look and I just saw Brake Late just squeezing Viking right to the inside of the circuit, and I thought that was gonna get tasty.
Yeah, so I missed that, but I'm not gonna miss this action. DCE Racing already under the rear. Oh, 1 second penalty. That's really unfortunate. Burn it quickly.
And he's
now catch back up. You can do it, mate.
Oh, here comes Heavy Haulers now.
Heavy Haulers, easy sailing past. Oh, I should say DCE maintains 5th place.
So
but we're gonna start.
Now is in the box seat for a podium here.
Yeah, as we're gonna start the penultimate lap. There's not a lot of time left for DCE Racing to recover. Here comes Trip looking down the inside on MCDC. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a textbook one.
Let's hope.
Does MCDC try to hang it round the outside? Yes, a bit. Trip 1000 gives the space, but yeah, to be expected, a textbook overtake.
So, can DEC get P4? Can we salvage? Oh, MCD runs wide. MCC runs a little bit wide as well, but not as bad as MCD. Does he get a penalty for that? No, he does not. He is safe from the GT Sport gods. So this battle here for P4 is heating up yet.
Whoa, DC Racing a bit tail happy at the exit. Whoa. Sure you okay there, buddy?
Yeah, mate, I'm fine. It's all good.
Oh, heavy haulers. I think that was a bit of a late braking.
Yeah,
Heavy
that
haulers?
was a bit.
Yeah, almost ran into DC Racing. Oh, but DC Racing now virtually under the rear wing of MCDC. Oh, I think DC is gonna have MC here straight.
He's gonna clear him before they even
before turn one, as Soulslayer begins the final lap of the race.
So Carstoppers close the gap down. It got down to 5.77 seconds.
Yeah, and that's there's a good reason for that. Look at Soulslayer's front left tires; they're virtually dead.
Wow, that is really worn. But Soulslayer's done a good race so far. Set up near the front.
Battle for fourth. DC Racing has successfully cleared MCDC.
So let's hope he can maintain that fourth place and come away with, I would say, a pretty good weekend for him.
Yeah, or
First,
maybe
fourth, so not
maybe
bad.
do a miracle. Do a miracle and grab the podium last second, I should say.
You never know with some of these.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, mate. All trip runs takes a weird line through there. Not a good drive there from him. But so Soulslayer is actually lost and dropped another second to Soul to
gap now four. Yeah, so gap now like 4.5 seconds.
But just be nursing at home.
Yeah, just hang in there.
Time left. Race win's a race win, and that's what Soulslayer will be thinking about. So you get last corner here.
Meanwhile, DC Racing is now like 8 tenths behind Trip 1000. Can DCE out-drag Trip to the finish line?
Still a couple of corners left to go here, but here comes Soulslayer out of the final turn. It's going to be race number 3. Will go to Soulslayer, comes down the start-finish straight, and he will win race number 3 here at Fuji.
What a valiant effort. Well done. KPL Heartstopper. Wow, I think he almost ran out of fuel. And Trip 1000 rounds up the podium. DCE Racing in 4th, MCDC in 5th. Heavy Haulers comes in 6th. CS Packer, not really a good round for CS Packer. 7th. Viking 8th. Gordok 9th. And Break Late.
He goes into the pits.
Comes into the pits for some reason.
Finishes it in style. Well, let's not get PT. He gets PT. Here comes Humane.
And we're just gonna wait for LP Armors. He's not having a really good time. He's just sliding around. His tires are evenly gone. Yep.
He's got about 2 minutes to make it back.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. But wow, just not really a good third race for LP Almonds. Yep, you're straight, mate. Just need to carry it home. I should say, respect for LP Almonds. Even though he's not having a good time, he's willing to finish the race. There you go. Much appreciated, mate.
So finishes. So that is split for tonight here at Fuji. What a night of racing, but
a lot of action.
I have a feeling there may be a few Stuart reports for Div split for tonight, because there was a few collisions there.
Yeah,
but
a few collisions.
Taking the win there, so good stuff for my team. Congratulations to every person that finished the race. But what a night of racing here.
What a night. Yeah, like you said, a bit messy here and there, but overall very action-packed. A lot of good action, and again, shout out to Break Late. I think he's still the MVP for this round for providing us with all that entertainment of late breaking. Wow. What a night. of racing. And I should say also to extend my thanks to you, Pure Axel, for joining me on commentary, and also Hammy for handling the visuals.
Yeah, that was great.
And I
Great
think Pure Axel has prematurely left early. But with all that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and see you in the next round.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Brisbane Insurance Brokers has been recognised as the best in commercial and industrial insurance. They can help with all manner of general insurance needs, including your personal insurance for your home and car. Contact them through their website, brisbaneinsurancebrokers.com.au, for all your insurance needs.
See you.